do we find balance? How do we level the playing field? As women, we are emotional, we can be erratic, and men have an advantage in some ways because they really can be more level or balanced or seem that way, and they seem to keep it under control. That's very important in relationships. I've been recently talking a lot about men, how they can kind of work a lot of different burners, have a lot of different things going on, and compartmentalize things differently and not be so erratic and imbalanced the way that women are. So I want to talk about balance and leveling the playing field. Here to get in on the conversation is Mob Wife star Carla Facciolo. Welcome. Comedian Michelle Buteau. And E! correspondent Alicia Quarles. Hi, girls. Welcome. Do any of you relate to what I'm saying?
Well, absolutely. First of all, women, we have more hormones anyway, so if we seem irrational, it's because we are being crazy that time of the month. And women have to do everything. We have to look good, we have to keep a clean house, we have to have the kids. So, of course, we're just doing more anyways, but I think it's a personal thing. I don't think it's really a man or a woman kind of thing. I think, like, look, if you can balance it and do you, great. But if you can't, it's like, yeah, you might seem a little crazy.
See, I disagree with you a lot because you know what? Women, we are the emotional ones, we're the crazy ones. But when you're dating a guy, you need to think like a man, real talk. Take out all the emotions and think about it like a business deal, right? So you're not crying when you're doing business, you're crying at work. You better earn that promotion.
You can't do that,
I do, Bethenny.
I think you have to be real with a guy, otherwise it's not going to be real at the end.
We do have more emotions than a man. I mean, like you said, we have that estrogen running through our bodies that, woof, that I wouldn't want to be around me at certain times.
Well, but men...
And I don't want to think like a man. I want to think like me. I want to bring him into my world.
But you're saying... Okay, so you're saying two different things. So in my opinion, men hold a lot of the power because they have a lot of the control in the sense that they call you.
Hold a lot of the power.
If you let them hold the power.
Well, hold on. So what they control, in many cases, they control the money, the calling, the picking the restaurant, the
That's if they're making more money.
I'm sorry?
That's if they're making more money. And what if the girl's making more money than them and she's more in control?
Well, I'm saying, how do we typically... It's the man who calls the woman, right? The girl's not calling the guy. It's the man who asks the woman.
I think a woman, look, ladies, if you want to call a guy and talk to him, call him. Because if he really likes you and is supposed to work out, he will pick up the phone and you guys will get it popping.
I feel opposite.
So you
don't play games.
No, it's not even games.
You think
games. And once you start calling him, guess what? You don't have the power anymore. You need to be not thinking about him. Date like 4 guys at once, and when he's ready to commit, that's when
you have the power. If you want to talk to somebody, that is your power. You're like, look, I want to talk to you.
I'm not going to talk to you. You have to call me.
You guys have different philosophies, and I think both work, because as someone was saying earlier to me, you have to own your own relationship. That's the way that you're going to be, and that's your style. Some girls have the style of, don't call them, they do all the work. Some girls have the style of, let me just be me, they're going to find out anyway. And how do you balance the playing field?
I think everybody likes a little bit of a game.
Yes.
I don't like games. I'm bad at
I don't like them either.
But it can come in different
married. That's because you're married.
No, but I'm married because I didn't play a game. Because I was like, look, this is me. Do you want it? He was like, okay. And I'm like, boom. That's it. Okay. There's no game. And I think what a lot of men and women need to do is date yourself first.